Hello, and thank you again for watching this video. I'm going to talk through the mineral oil gas rights disclosure statement. So when you list your property in North Carolina, you have to also um, tell whether or not the mineral, the oil, or the gas rights have been severed from the property. So in the state of North Carolina, you own the property that you have where your house is. You own that property to the center of the earth and to the top of the sky. So that means that if anybody ever comes out on your front yard and they discover gold, or they discover some very precious gas or anything like that, then that belongs to you because it's on your property. Okay. And the only way that it doesn't belong to you is if someone has severed the rights to those either minerals, oil, or gas. Okay. So that's what this disclosure statement is for. So there's only a few questions to answer on this one, definitely a lot shorter than the Residential Property and Owners Association disclosure statement. With this one, all they're asking is, do you know if the mineral rights were severed from the property by a previous owner? That's the first question there. Well, most people have absolutely no idea what happened to their property prior to them owning it. So if you're like me and you have no idea, then the answer to that would be no representation because you don't know. Now, if you do know and it's yes or no, then definitely answer accordingly. But for most people, the answer is going to be no representation because you just don't know. Then the second question is, have you severed the mineral rights to your property? And so you'll answer yes or no there. Again, most people, the answer is going to be no, but you answer that truthfully to the best of your ability. And then the next question there is, does the seller intend to sever the mineral rights from the property prior to transfer of title to the buyer? In most cases, that's going to be a no. You answer it to the best of your ability. So it's just asking if you intend to sever the mineral rights to the property. And then we come down to 4, 5, and 6, and it's asking the exact same questions, but in relation to the oil and gas rights. So number 4, have oil and gas rights been previously severed from the property by another owner? Again, if you don't know, then the answer is no representation. And then it's asking, have you severed the oil and gas rights from the property? Typically, the answer is no. Answer that to the best of your ability. And then number 6, do you intend to sever the oil and gas rights from the property prior to the transfer of title to the buyer? Again, most of the time that's going to be a no. You answer it truthfully to the best of your ability. All right. Once you have done so, you'll come down to the bottom where the property address will already be printed here for you, as well as your printed names. And then you will sign here under owners, and it'll probably date stamp it for you. When the buyer pulls the disclosures, what they will be doing is the buyer will initial each one of these, just saying that they're acknowledging that they know what you've said and what you've indicated there. So that's all there is to this one. This one is pretty simple, and yet it is required for all listings in North Carolina. Thank you so much for watching.